WDXE News, on the air since 1951. This is 93.95.3.
It's time for the Quick Mart Hour, and I ain't sure Kevin. Kevin's not here, and I ain't sure Keith is.
Yeah, I'm here. Hopefully Kevin's listening on the radio.
I hope he is too,
or whatever, and he might call in anyway.
Well,
I doubt it.
he went. Is he going on? He went on a little vacation, didn't he?
Yeah, he's gone to the beach.
Gone to the beach.
Gone to the beach.
Well, good for him. I was looking at Airbnbs over in Pigeon Forge to see if we've stayed at one once before. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, so we're going in June.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the way to do it these days. Airbnb. You know, we
I
rarely.
really like it.
Unless I'm on a business trip, I rarely stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time that my family stayed in a hotel.
Well, the place we stayed was super nice, and I would go back again. I would go there again.
We're staying out. We usually, when we go over that way, we stay in Wares Valley.
Wares Valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of southeast or southwest of Pigeon Forge a little bit. But I mean, you're like 2 miles away from that.
Yeah, but you know where the Old Mill restaurant is there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, literally, we could walk to that restaurant.
See, that's too much in the thick of things for me.
But we were back in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It had a little creek behind us.
Yeah.
And in a house,
nice.
It was a house, and it was just right down the street from. You could walk to the Old Mill.
Yeah, but you got to drive a lot of traffic to get there.
No.
You don't? What do you mean, no?
Well,
Do you not get caught in that traffic on the parkway there?
we didn't have any trouble.
Oh, okay. Well, it's usually when
You got to go the Parkway to get anywhere up and down through there anyway.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, you know, when we first go, we go to Wares Valley because we go through Marysville and then come up the back way.
Yeah.
And that way there's no traffic at all.
Yeah, and that's
Drive straight
good.
to the place you're going and rest a minute.
Yeah.
That's what we like to do.
Okay. Do you do anything in
Yeah.
Pigeon Forge?
Yeah, we go to shows and eat and stuff.
Okay.
Like
Well, you got to get on the Parkway to do that.
yeah, but just for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm talking about getting on.
You have a favorite restaurant over there?
Not really. We go to different places. We go to several shows, and you know those things. I really don't care for their food.
No.
Used to at the what's the Dolly? What's the one from the
Stampede?
The Stampede.
Yeah.
You had to eat with your hands almost. You know.
Yeah, that was a different deal.
But I think they give you a fork now.
Yeah. Teresa, bless her heart, we went to that, and about 3/4 of the way through the show, she began to have an allergic reaction.
Really?
And we researched it, and she's not the only one. That happens there a lot because of the animal dander that's in the air.
I never thought about that. So that's all over your food.
Yep.
So we've been to see the Hatfield McCoys. That's a great show.
It's fun.
And then the pirate show.
The pirate show's fun.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
And we like
the
the Comedy Barn.
So we're going this time to the comedy. We've never been to the comedy barn.
Well, if you've never been, you'll like it.
And there's no food there, right? You can
No
have
food.
popcorn or whatever.
It's popcorn and snacks like a theater. Yeah, that thing's been going on forever.
Really?
That Comedy Barn's been around a long, long time. Yeah. But it's usually fun. Daniel got called up on stage once when we were there,
did?
and got to participate with one of them, one of the deals. So that was kind of fun.
So you know, where you can eat with your hands if you want, but you don't have to, is Quik Mart.
That's right.
And
you can grab a good biscuit there too. I guarantee
if you like a little home cooked meal, meat and three, or if you just want some. I love those spicy wings.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. So the other day I
Get something to drink though.
Yeah, you need something to drink, and that's not too hot.
No, but you'll want a drink.
So you know, I switch drinks from time to time, and now I like those peach Alanis. They're good.
Peach Alanis.
Yeah, they're really good.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only 10 calories. It's like a diet drink.
You know, I'm still a sucker for a Diet Sundrop, but I try to avoid that. So I've mixed it up and tried some other drinks.
Yeah.
And there's one that's like an electrolyte drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I don't.
And there's a fruit punch one of those, and it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
And it's not Gatorade.
It's not Gatorade.
Yeah.
And it's supposedly a little more healthy.
Oh, okay.
Which I like.
Yeah. So, you know, if you haven't gotten up and went to Quik Mart today yet, still early. You still got fresh biscuits and whatever
buddy.
you want to put on.
You know, they serve a tremendous amount of people.
They do.
in every store.
I wish I had the numbers. Next week I'll have the numbers. You'll be amazed. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, I think we serve between 40 and 50,000 people per day.
I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
So, maybe even more than that.
Yeah.
I have to get the numbers.
Yep, yep.
So,
About 26,000 number at the country club store.
yeah, I got number 20.
Or the one by, what's the one up here?
Number 30 up by Tractor Supply.
Number 30.
Yeah, exactly.
Tractor Supply, that's a busy one.
And what's neat is those two are not even our busiest stores.
But you know what's fun though is what's good about it is no matter how busy they are, you in and out quick. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
in and out quick, pretty quick.
Yeah, we try to get you in as quick as we possibly can.
That's right.
So
Don't have to wait long, I promise.
that's right. So,
All right.
well, we're glad that Quik Mart gives us this time here together. And,
That's true. We have a good time.
Well, I don't just enjoy your company. I enjoy the company of our listeners and those who are watching online. So, in honor of our nation's 250th birthday, if you call in today and you want us to ask you a question, you'll be asked a question about United States.
You got some United States
I've got some
questions?
United States questions.
Is that the country we live in?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was.
Yeah. It's the country I grew up in.
Yes.
So, but no, it's. I got some good trivia questions today. But we are going to play today for a $25 gift card for Quik Mart convenience stores, and it spends just like cash inside the store. Or you can buy fuel with that. Anything that adds up to $25, you can get it and take home with you. So. I'm looking at these questions here, and I'll give you the type of question. Somebody already called?
Not yet, but
right,
let me turn the ringer on so I'll hear it. All right, that's just me turning the ringer on. And the lines are open, 766-9393 if you want to play with us and qualify for the $25 gift card giveaway. That's right.
So I'm sitting here on News Channel 5 website, and I don't watch the news a lot, but it says Lawrenceburg residents are outraged over incoming data center. That's on Channel 5.
It's on Channel 5. Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
Yep. Well, let's get the first one. What do you say? Good morning. Who do we have here?
It's me again, Vicki Garner.
Hey, Vicki.
Yeah, Vicki. Do you have a question for us, or you want one?
I don't. Ask me one.
All right. Here's a United States question right here. What are the 3 branches of U.S. government?
Aha.
Executive. Wait a minute now. Let's see. Executive, legislative, and judicial.
That's it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You may be an American.
Yes.
If you know the answer to these questions, you might be
A
an American.
good, solid American. Thank you, Vicki.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
you're
awesome.
welcome. Bye.
Yes, indeed. A good, solid American right there. All right.
She knew that.
Yeah.
Here comes some old. Everybody's asleep this morning.
All right. This is Peggy.
Peggy.
Why is there so much emphasis on data centers right now, nationally?
Is that the question for us?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, we live in a society of where demand sort of dictates or generates the supply. I mean, you're probably using the wrong terminology about that.
Yeah.
But if there was no demand for data centers, there would be no data centers. But
Well, another thing is a Gallup poll came out. It's on the front page of the Hill, and it's got, well, of course, a poll is only as good as the people sample, but it shows the statistics of people against them nationally.
yeah, and I think they only ask the people that are against it for the most part.
Yeah. Thank you, Peggy. We got you qualified. You're number 2. All right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you can find somebody against something all the time.
I look at those polls nationally.
No matter what it is.
Well, they're not asking folks around me.
I don't know if I've ever got a poll question.
No, just like I've never voted for a restaurant. I mean, we had that conversation.
We had that yesterday. Hey, good morning. Who do we need to put down here?
Tony did.
Hey, Tony.
Tony,
How y'all doing?
doing good.
Great.
Do you want a USA question, or do you got one for us?
I guess you can give me one. I probably won't know it anyway.
All right, I'm going to give you the number. This is considered the second easiest question on the list. What is the national bird of the United States?
Bald eagle.
Hey, that's correct. You did good, Tony.
Perfect. Thank you, Tony.
Perfect.
766-9393 and Tony's number 3. You're writing these down, or am I writing them down?
I've got.
All right.
I'm on number 4 right now.
All right, we're ready for number 4.
Yeah.
Keith Durham's in the house. It is the Quik Mart Hour.
We
and
do have Rainey here with us today. If we want to.
No
ask Rainey
way.
a question.
I don't believe it.
Well, believe it or not, he's here.
He don't talk though.
Well,
We don't want him to. Honestly, we don't want him to.
we.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
Good morning. How are y'all today?
Hey, we're doing good.
Yep. Who do we need to put down?
Charlotte Lowry.
Yeah, I thought that was you.
You got a question for us, or would you like a question?
Yeah, I have a question this morning.
Okay.
In 1974, the Major League Baseball Rules Committee permitted the use of what material in the manufacturing of baseball?
In the manufacturing of a baseball, they permitted the use of this material in 74.
Would have been synthetic, or I guess there was something. Had to be something synthetic rather than natural. I'm going to say nylon.
He says nylon.
No, cowhide. They used to be made with hide.
Cowhide.
Cowhide.
How about that?
Hey, well that's a stumper right there.
That is a stumper.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They,
My
used to
brain
make-
was
they were
going the
horse,
wrong way.
so the balls were made of horsehide before then.
Well,
How
that's
about
why they
that?
stink. You get an old ball, they stink.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here? Hello, you there?
Butch Brawley.
Hey, Butch.
How you doing?
Doing good,
Great.
Rich. Do you want a question? Or you got one for us?
Here.
He got one for us, I think.
On the Get Smart TV show, what was two agents' numbers?
I didn't hear that. I heard the beep.
The agent's numbers on the Get Smart.
The numbers. Maxwell Smart, they always called him Maxwell, but the woman, they always called her by a number, and
Yep.
he also had a number.
Well, I remember that. She was 99.
That's right.
And what was he?
It wasn't 7, was it?
No, it was a 2 numbers.
It was a 2 number.
It was a double digit.
It was what?
It was a double digit.
Double digit.
I don't know.
We don't know. I don't remember that.
86.
86.
He was 86.
That's a good question.
86. All right.
86
Thank
and
you, man.
99.
All right, thank you,
Thank you,
buddy.
man. Somebody need to 86 him. Is that you? Know?
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
Good morning, Debbie Tavanetti.
Debbie.
Debbie, I haven't heard from you in a while.
Do you have a question or you want one?
I got a question.
Okay.
Does anybody know what they're putting on the middle of the square instead of the gazebo?
Oh.
Yeah, so I saw a picture of a statue of Ben Luna.
Yeah, we think it's going to be a statue of Ben Luna.
Oh, well, I saw it where it's going to be another dollar store, but
Well,
We don't know.
I'm thinking about putting my office there.
oh, that'd be good.
It'd be a good place for a cell phone tower.
Yeah. Maybe we should locate the data center there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nobody's
It
backyard.
could be a
We don't
high.
have no electricity.
It'd be a tower type
Yes.
deal. All right, thank you, hon. All right, let's see if we get
I
another
like
call
the
here.
way you think.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
This is one.
Hey,
I just
Wanda.
want to qualify.
Okay.
All right, Wanda, we got you qualified then, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, she just wanted to qualify. Okay.
She's qualified. I got hers number 7. Is that
I
what you
do
got?
too. I do too.
Wanda, you're number 7. Lucky number 7.
766-9393. Keith Durham's in here with Quik
Yeah.
Mart, and we're taking callers for the $25 gift card giveaway to Quik Mart, and we're doing questions. Have you got a good lot of questions?
I do. I got like 100 of them.
Okay, well, cool. So
I
we're
can
not
ask
gonna,
you
so we're not
questions.
going to run out.
Yeah.
Well, let's test our own
All
knowledge.
right. True or false, Jeff? The United States Constitution is the world's longest standing surviving written charter of government. And we're a young country.
We're a young country.
Yeah.
That's kind of a stumper because I want to say yes, but at the same time, I know we're a very young country compared to most or a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say true.
You know what? It is true because the key word there is surviving.
Surviving.
So,
Yes.
since it was ratified in 1789, the Constitution established the United States government, and the computer just turned off.
No way.
It did. So I can't even finish the sentence because
You and that computer are never
as
getting
it
along.
exists today. So the page is refreshing as well.
Oh, yes. Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
Oh,
Johnny Davis.
I was fixing to say. I almost wrote Kevin down.
heck, I did. I'm gonna have to get my eraser out.
Johnny, you got a question for us, or do you want one?
How many years was President Washington president?
Was it 12?
I don't think it was that long.
How many years?
Alexa said 7 years.
7 years. Was it 7 years?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
is that what
Johnny
you?
T says that it's right.
I think he's right.
Yeah. It's
So,
a stumper. I don't know.
what are you saying? It is 7?
I'm saying it's 7.
Okay. How many years was Washington president? Okay. Well, good deal. You are qualified. He was there. Well, according to my research here, he was president for 8 years.
From April 30th, 1789 to March the 4th, 1797.
Yep. All right, we're close, buddy. Thank you, man. We got him qualified as number 8.
And he voluntarily stepped down because the term limit wasn't in place at that time.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
This is Tommy Davis.
Hey, Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah, I've got a presidential question for you.
Okay.
Okay.
The 45 men who have served as president, how many were previously vice president?
Let's see. Johnson was. Both Johnsons were. Well, every president that got assassinated or knocked out of office would have been.
How many presidents were vice presidents?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just going to guess 5 off the top of my head.
Hang on. I'm thinking.
Think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Actually, there's more than that.
Oh, there is.
There's 15 of them.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. George Bush was.
Yeah, there's 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Herbert.
you're right, Kevin. 15.
Wow, I thought.
How about that?
Can you name them?
I can.
All right, Tommy. Thank you for that question. That's
John
good.
Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Martin Van Buren, John Taylor, Millard Fillmore, Andrew Johnson. You mentioned him. Chester Arthur. Him I don't even remember.
Yeah. Chester A. Arthur.
Chester A. Arthur. Theodore Roosevelt, Calvin Coolidge, Harry Truman was vice president. And of course Johnson. Richard Nixon was vice president.
He was.
And Gerald Ford, I remember him, and Nixon for that matter, and George H.W. Bush, and Joe Biden.
Wow. So there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them. How about that? Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
This is Jeff Kinslow.
Hey,
Jeff
Jeff.
Kinslow. All right.
Hey, while you're on president, which president served the least amount of time, and how long did he serve?
Oh, 90 days.
Which president served the least amount
He
of
died of
time?
pneumonia. What's his name?
William Henry Harrison.
Okay.
That's it. How many days?
I'm going to say 90 or maybe 30.
31 days.
32 days. He died in office.
Yeah, he caught a cold at the inauguration speech or something.
That's right.
Like that, didn't
Yeah, he got sick. Well, thank you, man. That's interesting.
he? Yeah, wow.
That's interesting.
So his vice president would have became president, which was probably the guy was probably Chester A. Arthur.
That was
I don't know.
Chester A. Arthur. I don't know. All right.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Good
he
questions
got pneumonia after the.
after the inauguration speech. I think that's right.
You're right. You're right.
So I'm on number 11. What number are you on?
We're ready for number 11. That's right.
Okay.
766-9393 is the number, and we've
What did
had
you say his name was? McKinley?
who?
The guy that died.
No, Harrison. William Henry Harrison.
Yeah.
Yeah, and He gave the longest inaugural address in U.S. history, reportedly.
So, did you say John Tyler? Because John Tyler was his VP.
I don't remember. I don't remember. And good morning. Who do we have here?
Gene Smith.
Hey, Gene.
Smith.
Hey, I have a question for y'all. It's a television question.
Uh-oh.
We like that.
Okay. How many years was Bonanza on NBC?
How many years was Bonanza on NBC?
Is that a trick question? Because was it always on NBC?
As far as I know, it was. I remember watching Bonanza.
It was on for a long time. It's somewhere between 10 and 15, I would say.
You're pretty. I say 13 years.
You're close. Excuse me, you're close. It was 14.
14 years. Okay.
There you go.
From 1959 to 1973.
That's right.
So I was technically correct.
There were 431 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Little Joe became
And
Big
it's still
Joe.
on.
I doubt I've seen all of them, if there's that many.
Antenna TV.
Yeah, it sure is. I still like watching it sometimes, don't
No,
you?
if you've
I
got
do all those old programs like that. I like watching them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
Really good.
Thank you for sharing. Okay.
I like that.
Okay, thank you.
I love Bonanza.
Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun
No, I'm talking about the
dun 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 dun.
Whatever happened to the restaurant?
Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute. Let me finish my
Do,
song.
do, 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 do.
Listen, there used to be a promo for that. One of the TV channels had a promo where they would play, advertiser going to
Yeah.
play the Bonanza show. And Missy was little, and if that song came on from wherever she could hear it, from wherever she was in the house, she'd come run into the TV to watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was fun. And good morning. Who do we have here?
Debbie Davis,
Debbie.
and you can ask a question.
All right.
All right. We'll ask you a question. Debbie, who was credited with sewing the first American flag?
It was a woman, I can't remember her name.
Hey, it was Betsy Ross.
Betsy Voss.
There you go.
Betsy Ross is it. I think she might have got a hint there.
She got a little bit of hint. Very good. You did good. Thank you.
Yeah.
You ready for number 13?
Number 13.
76693.
For a $25 gift card to Quik Mart convenience stores. Your favorite neighborhood convenience stores. You know, that's what's neat is that we're in your neighborhood.
That's right.
You know, and we're your friends and neighbors. We're people that you go to church with. We're people that you shop with every day.
You can count on us stopping at a Quik Mart if we ever leave the house.
Us too. Us too.
It's in fact, my oldest Missy makes fun of us if we take off. She normally calls, "Where y'all going?"
Yeah.
And you gonna stop at the store? Well, of course.
Yeah.
We have to stop at the store for road snacks.
That's I thought the same thing. We cannot go anywhere without a road snack.
Evidently, we can't either. You have to have a road
And
snack.
road snacks are good.
But mostly, I want something to sip on when I'm driving.
Yeah, but I like mixed nuts and peanut butter crackers though,
Oh yeah.
as I'm driving.
Yep.
Well, if you do that, drive safely. I don't
Or
want to
some-
encourage bad driving or nothing. So we need a few more qualifiers.
Yes,
We've
we
got
do.
12 qualifiers.
We've only
right
got
now.
12.
The chances are really good.
Chances are good that you could win today. And let's see. Hey, here's a familiar voice.
Well, I said I wasn't going to play no more, but y'all seem kind of slow, so put Mr. DT down.
All right, DT, you gonna ask us a question?
No, I like to listen to y'all.
All right,
Okay.
buddy. Thank you, man. Thank you. We got another caller coming in. Let's get another one. Good morning. Who do we have here?
It's Willard Chapman.
Hey,
Willard.
Willard.
I'd like for y'all to ask me a question.
All right, here's your question, Willard. Let's see here.
Make it easy.
Make it easy. I'm going to do it. How many original colonies were there in the United States?
How many original colonies were there?
It's the same number of stripes on the flag.
7.
Oh,
Keep going.
little more.
7 plus 6.
Wi-
15.
Willard is 13. Okay, buddy.
13 original colonies.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
Let's go.
Yeah,
13.
that was a good guess. He had a great guess.
766-9393. It is 8:32, and you got plenty of time to qualify.
You know what? He was probably technically right. Didn't there have to be 7 before there was 8?
Well, there were that.
Before there was
Absolutely,
9,
yeah.
before there was 10.
Yep. All right.
All right.
What was the? I'll ask you one. What was the first actual state?
Delaware.
Delaware. Yeah. Very good. And good morning. Who do we have here? Hello. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look up John Tyler if you get a chance and his grandchildren. His last grandson died about 2 years ago, or about
Yeah.
a year ago, something like that.
I've read the story about that. They were all in their 60s and fathering children, and
Yeah, Tyler, he was born like 1790,
yeah,
something
Yeah.
like that, 91.
Yeah.
His last grandson died, I think, last year. That's
Yeah.
a long span there.
Wow. How about that?
yeah,
How about
it's
that?
Unbelievable.
All right. Thank you, Butch. All right. Very good.
That's a good read if you want to read
It is. Yeah. We have a lot of good, interesting history.
Yeah, we do.
You certainly do. To me, it's interesting. Our country's founding and history and how it all came to be is just fascinating.
Oh, I agree.
766-9393 is the number. Keith Durham's in the house. What all are you going to be doing the rest of the week, bud?
So today I'm heading to Muscle Shoals, Alabama to get my permit to dig.
You're going to start another store.
Yeah, brand new store. And it's just a blank spot of ground. Going to put store number 38 there.
Looking forward to a big project.
Yeah.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
Gerald,
Well, you know, Tip,
Everything's lovely. Everything's going good.
you got a question for us or you want one?
I've got one for you.
All right.
How many different mayors have we had in Lawrence County?
Lawrence County or Lawrenceburg?
Lawrenceburg.
Yeah. So, how many different mayors have we had in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We started with Davy Crockett.
No, he was never mayor.
Was he not mayor?
No.
Well, they claim he was mayor. There's a picture down there in the Hall of Mayors at the City Hall.
Yeah.
So he was.
Actually, a constable.
So,
They're on the wall down there, and I say we're on the wall down there somewhere.
but it starts with Davy Crockett.
It's just a picture. Does it?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think he was ever mayor. He was
Okay.
just on the commission.
okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
in the old City Hall building down there, in that foyer, they
It's
used
in
to
the new city hall building.
they used to hang all those pictures,
Still got 'em.
and the first one was David Crockett, and it was mayors. It was all mayors.
Nah, but David wasn't mayor.
Well, I don't know that he was or not. I'm just saying his picture was hanging up there with the mayors.
Well,
Do you know the answer? How many mayors we've had, Tip?
No, I really don't.
well,
I don't know that
you
we
go
do
to
either.
City Hall down the bottom floor, right before you go into council room. There's a wall.
I'm gonna say we've had
all
probably. I'm gonna say we probably had 25 or 30,
Yeah, I'd say you're right.
something like that. Thank
He said, no, that was, he was in office there several times.
Yeah.
Who, me?
Keith makes up 4 or 5 of them, doesn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
He does.
Ivan Johnson takes up a lot of them.
Ivan Johnson takes up a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. We got to take another phone call. And who do we have here?
Margie Kobe.
Margie Kobeck. Do you have a question for us?
Miss, what year did they tear our courthouse down?
Ooh, what year was that? That would have been, what, was it in the 70s?
I'm guessing 74, 75.
Somewhere in the early 70s, we think. Do you remember?
No, we were away when they tore it down.
When were you away?
We were in Knoxville when they tore it down.
Oh,
Well, you don't remember what year that was?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking it was in the early 70s. I could be wrong, but we'll find out maybe. Somebody will know, okay?
Okay.
All right, yeah. They had that urban renewal thing going on.
Yeah, that was part of the urban renewal, I guess.
It might have been before I'm thinking, but I was thinking it was early 70s.
But go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
Good morning. I was told I had to call and try and answer a trivia question.
Okay, yeah.
What name would you like us to put down for you?
My name's Chad.
Chad, okay.
Are you pretty good at trivia, Chad?
Sometimes it just depends on what it is, I guess.
Okay, so this is U.S. Is Chad number 17?
I've got Chad as 17, yep.
Okay. My pen's not right. Chad, here's your question right here. What civil rights figure led the famous Montgomery bus boycott in 1955?
Rosa Parks.
All right, that sort of
That's what started it.
that's what started it. But who led the?
Who led the march?
Oh, that's Martin Luther King. I'm sorry.
That's
There you
it.
go. There you
Exactly
go.
right.
There you go.
Chad got it right.
He was right. He was on the money.
Oh.
Thank you, Chad. All right, and you'll be listed for the $25 giveaway here in just a bit. All right, then 766-9393, and the phone continues to ring. Good morning. Who do we have here?
Kate Hendricks.
Kate Hendricks.
Kate Hendricks.
Yeah.
All right, we got Kate qualified. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right, and let me think what else we need to do. We got number 19 ready. Is that what you're ready for?
Yes.
And who do we have here? Good morning.
Gloria Keener.
Gloria.
Hey, Gloria.
I'm not here to sing with Kevin today. G-L-O-R-I-A. Gloria.
All right, Gloria. If you have a question for us?
She usually does.
Yeah, but you guys are probably too young to know the answer.
Okay, but I like them though.
Okay. The Ruffalo area in the 1960s, I want the name of a swimming place that was super popular. Teenage boys would dam up the creek better every spring or, before summer. And sometimes there would be 50, 60 people down there, even people from Martinsburg and everywhere came swimming down there. And the second part of the question is, why was everybody asked to get out of the creek for a while on a Sunday afternoon?
Okay, so first part of the question, it would be down there close to Peach, be the Donny Hole.
Well,
Or the Blue.
Was it Garner Mill?
no.
It wasn't a Donny Hole?
It was a road right off of Revelo Road. I don't remember the name of the road, but it was just right off of Revelo Road.
It'd be Freeman Hill Road then, maybe, or, let's see. I've swam in several swimming holes, believe it or not, down in Revelo.
Okay. It was a Hardeman Hole.
Oh, I never heard of the Hardeman
The
Hole.
Hardeman Hole, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the 60s.
Wow.
Super popular. And
Okay.
this one you might can figure out, why was we all asked to get out of the creek
I know.
on a Sunday afternoon?
I know,
For a while.
because the farmers let their cows drink in the creek about noon, and you didn't want to be downstream from that.
Actually, Jesse Littrell's church people come down and had a baptizing, and they asked everybody to get out for a while, and we did.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So it was a one-time
I was
event.
going to say baptizing probably, because it
Okay.
was Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there was a bridge over the creek, and as soon as he said amen, a whole bunch of boys jumped off the bridge in the water. It was kind of funny.
That's
I like
cool.
that.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for
A lot of
sharing.
good stuff happened
Those
down
are
in
good,
Revelo.
good memories there.
I don't know any bad folks from Revelo.
No, I don't either.
They're all good. Gloria was number 19. We need more qualifiers.
Gloria's 19. We need number 20, which is ringing right now. Let's see if we can get a hold of somebody right quick. Hey, good morning. Who would you like us to put down?
Kathy James.
Kathy?
James.
Kathy
You
James?
can ask a question.
All right,
Kathy.
let's ask Kathy a question.
All right. Which song contains the lyrics for Amber Waves of Grain?
The Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, that's not the name of it.
Amber Waves of Grain.
I sang that wrong. didn't I?
It's America the Beautiful. You got it. She
Yeah.
got it.
So I sang it in the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, you sang. He threw you off.
It is America the Beautiful.
It is.
I'm sorry, Kathy. I did it on purpose.
Hey, you ready, Jerry?
Yes, sir. I have a question.
All right.
Oh, that's Jerry.
My question is this. I can't remember. Okay. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? One more
real quick?
Yeah, do it one more time.
Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it?
It's a good riddle.
It's nothing.
Nothing. That's right.
The answer,
The answer is nothing.
The answer is nothing.
Poor people have nothing.
Rich people need
Rich
nothing.
people need nothing.
Eat nothing, you die.
If you eat nothing, you die.
You eat it, you die.
That's a good one, Jerry. We got you qualified.
Jerry
man.
ain't gonna die. He's got a truck full of ice cream.
He ain't gonna die. All right. Too ornery to die. Hey, good morning. Who do we have here?
This is Terry Nash.
Terry Nash. Terry, do you have a question for us, or you want us to give you one?
I was going to ask one, but I didn't want to start an argument this
Oh,
morning.
we definitely
please do.
we definitely won't start an argument.
It seemed to be in an argumentative mood today, so I'll just take one of your questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, don't tease me like that. All right, Terry, here's a good question for you. If someone requests your John Hancock, what are they asking you to do?
I don't know, they may be wanting you to sign something.
That is correct.
There you go.
They want your signature. That is correct.
That's right. Thank you, buddy. Very, very good. That came up the other day. We're talking about the John Hancock, the signature.
Yeah,
What were we talking about? Was that you?
with me.
Okay. We were talking about that with somebody. We were talking about the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Somebody, I can't
How
remember
many
who was
people
talking about.
signed it.
766-9393 is the number if you want to get in on the program this morning.
Next question is a good one. If you want a good question, I'm on number 23, right?
Yep, ready for number 23, 766-9393.
I'm gonna have to ask you
It's
this.
8:44. We're going to get some more calls. I got coming
Okay.
in. And good morning. Who do we have here?
This is Betty Smith.
Billy Smith?
Betty.
Betty. Okay.
Betty Smith. Have you got an answer to when the courthouse was torn down?
No, we need to know that.
Not an official answer, no.
Well, I've got a piece of slab from it, marble, from it that Joe Holt gave us that came from there. And I have on it written on it, marble from Lawrence County Courthouse built in 1905 and torn down in 1974.
74.
74, so I was good.
You're right on it. You're right on it.
52 years.
74.
Okay.
Very good.
74.
Very good. Thank you. Very good. How about that?
So it's been 52 years ago.
And she has a piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of marble in that building, was there?
Not a lot.
Unless it was inside.
I think that might have been on inside the steps or something like
Did
that.
you ever go inside of it?
Oh yeah, but
If
I
I did,
barely remember.
Yeah.
I barely remember going in it. Yeah.
Same way. Same here.
And good morning. Who do we have here?
Melinda Hughes.
Melinda.
Hughes.
Hey.
She's in a good mood this morning.
Yes.
Hey, you want a question? You want to give us a question?
You want a question? Or you got a question for us?
Give me a question.
Okay.
All right. So here is, I'm trying to, what U.S. city is known as the wedding capital of the world?
Ooh.
Lord.
And you can get married by Elvis there.
Oh, Memphis, man.
No. Think harder. Think harder.
Harder.
Ring.
And you can gamble at the same time.
You can do a lot of gambling there.
Yeah, Los Angeles.
No. One more little switch over.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, hon. Las Vegas.
Oh, see, yes, I've been there too long, I don't know.
That's awesome.
Viva
Las Vegas.
All right, thank you, hon. Very, very good. She was number 24.
Yeah.
And we're rolling right along.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What event, just missed, what event officially brought the United States into World War II?
Well, the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
That's correct. You know what year that was?
1942.
No. It was in
41,
December.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, 41, sorry. But we went to war, yeah. Sorry, December 11th, 1941.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
You know why that's...
Or was it 7th?
No, it was December 7th.
December
1941.
7th. I said 11th. It was December 7th,
Yeah,
1941.
you know what's about that day?
What about it?
It's a day that will live in
A
infamy.
day that will it live, yeah.
You know, I've heard that a long time. I'm gonna look up the word infamy. What does that mean?
Infamy. What does the word infamy mean? Okay, we know what it means.
It means, I don't know. I thought it might mean it might live forever, but it's a day that will be, that will live in evil reputation.
It's stronger than just having a bad reputation. It suggests widespread disgrace or notoriety.
So that's where, like if you say, here comes the infamous whatever, that's where I guess that root word comes from, right?
I guess.
Because you wouldn't be famous for something good. You're infamous for something bad.
Being well known negatively.
Yeah, that's what infamous means.
Yes.
So I guess
And
it's infamy.
I thought I had interpreted it to mean like forever.
I did too.
But it's not that.
So we learned something today.
Yeah.
That's really good. Melinda Hughes was number 24 on my list.
That's correct. We're ready for 25, 76693.
We got room for more.
We got room for more.
Yeah.
We sure do.
And
without good reputation, infamy.
Yes.
How about that?
I'm like you. I just thought that.
Well, you know, we think of eternity. It's kind of, you know,
a day that will live in infamy, which means it will always have a negative connotation. Yeah, that's wow. Okay.
You know, those speechwriters, you know, they put some egg on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I believe if I was president, I'd just do my own stuff. I'd wing it.
I don't think you could.
You don't think so?
You got to have speechwriters.
No, you don't. I mean, look at Marsha Blackburn. She had a speechwriter for her last Christmas message. And who wants to hear a scripted Christmas message? Just tell people Merry Christmas.
Well, bless her heart, she can't speak very well anyway, in my opinion.
Anyway.
And I'm not an expert speaker myself, but I'm just saying. There comes John in the house.
Here comes John. Speaking of Revelo.
Speaking of Revelo, scoot over here, man, where we can see you.
Yeah.
We're not using that mic anyway.
John, I like that shirt.
That's a great shirt.
That's
it's got like a...
That's what I wear poncho. This is a poncho. I love those poncho shirts. They're awesome.
What?
I got a whole
I'm
collection.
gonna order one of those. I like that.
What is poncho about that?
It's
just a name brand?
That's the name brand. It's a
Oh, I
poncho.
got you. I thought there's a poncho.
They're fantastic.
They feel really good. These are snaps.
Yeah, I see the
Yeah,
stats.
that's easy on you.
I've ordered the
Yeah.
Happens
a lot.
You ever walk in room to
for the summer. I ordered the ultralight, whatever they got. It's an ultralight shirt. Man, it's fantastic. So anyway,
John, we've already had 24 callers.
Wow.
And Gloria Keener called in and said what was the famous swimming hole down there in Revelo. And she said it was called the Hardiman Hole.
Hardman Hole, yeah.
You remember the Hardiman Hole?
I do remember the Hardman
Was you one of the boys that dammed it up every year?
No, but I knew the guys that did. The Smith boys that lived, you know.
Yeah.
Hobart Smith, or not Hobart, Bo Smith's family lived right there at the Hardman Hole. There's 2 bridges.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She said they had to get out of it on Sunday for baptism.
That's right.
So, I mean,
They had the Hardman Hole, the Blue Hole, the Donny Hole.
yeah, that's what I guessed the Donny Hole, and she said that was wrong.
Sawdust Hole. I was baptized in, I don't know one of the creeks I was buried in, or buried.
Buried. Baptized.
Baptized.
it's supposed to be like a burial.
Was it cold?
I don't remember.
A lot of people get baptized down there at the church down at Mount Zion, right?
I've seen some down there.
Yeah.
You got to lay down flat to get baptized there.
That's right. Well, my son was baptized at the creek behind my house, which was pretty cool.
Teresa and I were baptized in the creek that ran along in front of the church we attended. It's over the edge of Giles County.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's there was a lot of good swimming holes down there. The Hardman Hole is not as swimmable as it used to be. I don't think. Guys, they used to jump off the bridge down there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh well, yeah.
John, we're doing U.S. trivia in honor of our nation's 250th birthday. We're doing U.S. trivia, and
I gotta ask John something about the guitar world. Just
go ahead.
Because Dan and I went to Nashville, as you know.
Yeah.
And we ended up going to Carter's, and they've moved.
Yeah.
Have you been to their new place?
So I go there a lot. I sell them some, but I don't like it. I can't get there.
It's very difficult.
I told them, I said, the dumbest thing y'all ever done is moved. Where you moved to, you know, an old man can't find you.
Yeah, I drove by it twice.
Right.
And it kept telling me I was there, and I'm like, well, where is it?
Yeah.
and it's across the road from where it was.
Yeah.
And upstairs.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's really cool there though is Arnold's.
Yeah, I've ate at Arnold's.
Arnold's.
John Prine ate at
Oh
Arnold's.
my gosh, and that was fantastic. So
he
I gotta go.
you got to go. We got to take a road trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's
I know how to get there now. I know how to park.
Yeah.
You park at Arnold's and go ahead and eat,
yeah,
and then you go.
yeah. Well, that's a good idea too.
Yeah. So that's why.
You met the guy, obviously, and bought the guitar.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, did he play?
Do what?
Did he play?
Oh yeah,
He can play.
he can play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked about his dad. We're having a whole different conversation.
I'm enamored.
But listen, I had bought a guitar from an individual up in Nashville that John introduced me to, and he happens to be
O'Connor.
Mark O'Connor's son. Mark O'Connor was a very famous fiddle player, still is.
Like a 5-time Grammy winner.
Yeah, he's awesome. And his son is what's his first name? Forrest. We met him, and super nice guy. And he was fixing to go out on tour himself. He's a player. He plays mandolin, anything for that matter.
Yeah.
But anyway, I bought a guitar from him, and me and Dan went up there to get it.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was pretty cool. We got to meet and talk to George Gruen too.
What about that cat?
He's awesome.
You know, he's got snakes in his office.
Oh yeah, Daniel's been in his office with him when he was little.
Oh, yeah.
He toured him around, let him hold one of the snakes and everything. Not for me, I stayed out.
No.
But Daniel did, and so we got to see him again. And then Daniel's like, we walking out, Daniel says, "Wow, he's like a legend."
He is. He really is. In the guitar world,
He's like a legend.
Yeah,
He is a legend.
yeah, he is. He is. Anyway, it's 8:54. We've got 24 qualifiers for the gift card giveaway from our friends at Quik Mart.
All right, so I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
This is a U.S. question. What are the only two non-presidents to appear on currency?
Well, one of them is Benjamin Franklin,
All right. And
and a president on
on
a
the,
non-president.
a non-president
so
on
Ben Franklin's on the 100.
Ben Franklin's on the 100. What denomination is it?
I'm not going to tell you. They give it away.
I don't have a clue.
I ought to know this.
Well, how many denominations do you have in your wallet?
Well, I don't have them all.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I've seen a $500 bill before. You ever saw one?
Not in person that I know of. Or 1,000.
A banker had it.
Or 10,000. Or just getting all his money
I'm
out.
looking at it's not going to be in my billfold.
Oh, he got Washington's.
Yes.
Yeah. I got,
He bought that guitar, you know.
listen, I'm broke, buddy. You go, so give us the denomination. What is it?
$10.
Oh, a $10 bill, really?
Radio.
Is it Hamilton?
It is.
It's Hamilton.
And on the right day, you could have told me that Alexander Hamilton was president. I'd probably said you're right.
Yeah.
Which one?
I had to think about it a minute because I would have thought so too, but he wasn't. He
What was
wasn't.
his claim to fame? I don't know.
Alexander Hamilton was one of the signers.
He's one of the what?
Wasn't he one of the signers of the Constitution?
You know, I need to Google
Of the
that because
Declaration of
do you know
Independence?
what we just learned what infamy means? You remember in December 7, 1941. The president said, "This is a day that will live in infamy." I always thought it meant it would be remembered forever.
Mm-hmm.
But infamy means known for something notorious. So,
And negative.
and negative.
Yeah, shameful.
So what was I looking up? Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton,
Claim to fame.
he was one of the founding fathers.
Yeah, but I don't remember him doing anything.
Well, he made a play.
He was the first Secretary of the Treasury.
First Secretary of the Treasury.
So back then, he probably put his name on the biggest bill made. I mean, $10 bill would have been.
That'd been a lot of money.
You couldn't haul it around back then.
Well, did they have a $10 bill in his day at all, really? I don't think so.
What was his day? What year?
I don't know. John, let's see here.
There's another.
He was Secretary of the Treasury from 1789 to 1795.
All right, so let's see. When was Alexander Hamilton put on the $10 bill? I want to find that out.
When were $10 bills?
Yeah.
He had to be dead. I don't think you can be alive and be on money, can you? In case you do
That's why
something
I don't know.
infamous.
I don't know, it's 8:57 anyway.
So,
Well, I've stumped the AI thing.
what did you ask it?
It's not, it says era.
You're calling somebody.
Yeah, we're calling a friend.
Phone a friend.
I can't believe you don't know this, John.
Just one of those things. That
1929.
1929. Well, see, he was long gone by then.
He first appeared on U.S. $10 bill in 1929. Who was on it before?
Well, I don't know. Does it not tell that? Or did we even have a $10 bill before? Did we have one?
Well, I'm sure. I don't know.
Nobody had $10 in 1929.
Yeah, I agree. I had a guy in my Sunday school class tell me one time, he said back in the 50s, he can remember when a 50-cent piece looked like a wagon wheel.
I remember when a moon pie looked like a wagon wheel.
Yeah, I do too. They probably did, compared to nowadays.
Have you seen the little bitty tiny moon pies? Just don't waste
Andrew
your,
Jackson was on the $10 bill before.
yeah, just
Alexander Hamilton.
don't waste your time with that.
All right, so we got 24 names, right? And
Yes.
we're coming to the $25 giveaway, $25 gift card for Quik Mart convenience stores. John, have you ever had a $25 gift card to Quik Mart?
I don't think I've ever had one, no.
No, well, we appreciate your business.
I bought some to give as
And give away his gifts.
well, yeah, it's graduation time. You buy them gas card, or biscuit card's what I'd call it.
You know what?
Biscuit card.
You
That's
bring up
perfect.
something good right there. A gift card from Quik Mart would be a great gift for somebody just getting their driver's license.
Yes, and not only that, you need to include it in your gift to the graduates.
Yes.
You know, you could include a Quik Mart card.
All right, I've got my random number generator right here, keyed up from 1 to 24. John, touch the generate button right there. Click generate. 20, number 20. That's way down the list. Kathy James is our winner today.
Kathy James.
That's who I got.
How about that? Kathy James, do you have the gift card here?
I do have the gift card here.
So
Kathy James, you can pick up your gift card right at the front desk of the WDXE, WLX radio stations right here next to Burger King, just south of it on the Lawrenceburg Strip. And that gift card can be spent at any of our 39 locations in southern Middle Tennessee or northern Alabama on anything inside the store or on fuel.
Well, you can't beat that.
You can't beat that with a stick.
For cigarettes.
Can't beat that with a big ugly stick.
There you go.
Wow.
Dip.
You know, that's coming, that is coming less and less these days.
Yeah.
People that smoke or dip.
That people are quitting.
People are quitting.
Good.
They're vaping though.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's good better.
We
I don't know.
were somewhere the other day at an outdoor event, and I kept smelling cotton candy. I said, somebody got cotton candy around here. Somebody got cotton. It was doggone vaping.
Oh, I thought it was dope.
No, it was vape. Somebody was
Somebody
vaping.
says that marijuana smells like a skunk.
Hang on a second. Hey there, you're on WDXE with us.
Can I put in a plug for Quik Mart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've served on several senior drug-free awareness graduation parties, and Quik Mart is always great to. We buy a bunch of gas cards for the seniors, and they're good to donate some when we purchase some.
Well, thank you for that plug.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you for sharing that with us.
And we'll leave on a good note. Quik Mart convenience store is not just in your community. We're part of the community. And I can't think of another company I've ever worked for that gives back as much as Quik Mart convenience stores does. And I appreciate a company that does that. We don't just appreciate each other. We appreciate our customers and we appreciate the communities that we're in. And you'll find that the things that we raise money for throughout the year, our ownership matches dollar for dollar.
Wow.
I mean, it's unbelievable. So it's not like you're going to Kroger and they're just taking up money for somebody. Quik Mart convenience stores stands behind the organizations that we donate to. So,
Keith, thank you, buddy.
yeah,
John, good to see you as always. Hang around a minute because I got to ask you something.
just got to get to our question.
And we'll be back tomorrow. Good Lord willing. See you next time.
Lawrence County since 1951. This is WDXE.
I gotta go, guys.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go to Muscle Shoals.
Communication.
Hey,